Hello everybody, my name is Victoria Flores and thank you for watching this video. This video is actually going to be about something that I just went to recently, and it's called Marketing Edge, and it was held here in Austin, Texas at IBM, and it was something that I was actually really interested in going to. And if you follow me on social media, you saw me posting actually a couple of things about the panelists and who was speaking, about like their websites and companies that they help run, and overall their experience in the marketing field, and it was just very intriguing and it got me really pumped and excited. So that's what I want to talk to you about today, and here is how Marketing Edge, if you want to be more familiar with it, here's Marketing Edge, and you can connect with them on their Twitter, Facebook, and LinkedIn. So I just want to talk a little bit about how my experience was going there and what I learned from the people who were actually there. So I'm going to be reading from my little notebook. I took like 6 pages of notes to make sure I didn't forget anything, because I wasn't sure if I wanted to do this in a video or if I wanted to do this in a written blog post. But I decided to do video because I haven't posted one in a while. So it was at IBM. So I went in, you signed in, and then you sat down. The first person to talk was Paul D Arcy. He is the Senior VP of Indeed.com, and if you're not familiar with Indeed, mainly what they do is they help people get jobs, and very helpful. He was very informative about Indeed and how everything works. So he was just talking about how everything when it comes to working with Indeed is just like how to get people to remember what the brand is and what Indeed is. So how to make people think, okay, that is actually where I'm going to go to look for my job. So just being able to get them to remember and to be able to choose them for their job search process, and just being able to just go on a good marketing path. And he actually gave the whole group of students just a very good advice about what marketers are looking for nowadays in a individual, and that is somebody who is just very good at communication, someone who can do analysis, who can code, who has a good understanding of people, who's very creative, who knows math, and is very curious. So a lot of the audience was actually taken back by the math part and the coding part. So a lot of people thought, well, I'm actually somebody who just wanted to be able to talk to people. That's mainly one of the main reasons why I went into marketing. And I know for me, like, I actually was getting into coding myself, and math is everywhere, and just coding, just being able to know how to be able to look at a website front end and be able to talk to other teams about what is going on the website, because nowadays marketing is all about how a website looks, SEO, the aesthetic of it, and how it's going to draw in an audience. So coding is actually very important, and so the place you can go to actually learn how to code is Code Academy. Very simple to pick up these skills, and it's good to know. It adds to your list of skills that is very beneficial for when you're applying to a job. So yeah, those are just some things, and then we went to, well, those are some things from Mr. Paul D Arcy, and then we went to a networking lunch and we ate some tacos at IBM, and I was able to sit down and just talk to students from UT Dallas, and get to know other people who are actually going into the same field as I am. So I was really excited to meet new people, and I didn't get to meet anybody from the companies, but I'm trying to take baby steps when it comes to networking because it's very new to me. So that was what happened at the networking lunch. And then to the main part, which is our panelist that spoke to us, and those people were Amanda Cohen. She is the VP of Marketing at Farmhouse Delivery here for Austin, Dallas, Houston, and San Antonio. Tyler Hooper, which is a digital marketing analysis at IBM. Ryan Johnson, which is the senior VP, the senior marketing manager at Retail Me Not. And Lauren Foster, the founder and CEO of Stretch Recipes, and Mr. Eric Jones, who's the VP of Global Branding and Communication at WordPress Engine. So they are the ones who manage the WordPress platform. And so they all talked to us about so many things, about what a regular day looks like for them, some skills that we, the audience, should know about, and just what the marketing field is going to look like for us in the future. And the main thing is that, which was actually said by Lauren Foster is that the future is going to be nothing but data science, and I actually quoted that from her. And so the future is going to be data science. That is actually what we're moving into. We're moving into a world just filled with technology, and that's what marketing is actually changing into nowadays. Marketing is not just about like, oh, let's make a television commercial, or let's make a billboard. Well, it's more about communicating with people online, in person, and being able to just figure out a good strategy on both of those, like or traditional marketing and digital marketing. So basically what I pulled out from this is that it's good for somebody to just be like, all of them said, almost all of them said, like, they wake up and the first thing that they do is they read about all the trends that are going on, and they read the newspaper, they read things like Adweek, TechCrunch, Business Insider, and just being able to look at what is going on today so that you can be able to make predictions about what is going to be trending in the future. And it is very true that, you know, that seems a little difficult to do, but I've actually been doing it ever since I went to the forum, and I read so many amazing things. I read on Adweek, I believe, that BuzzFeed has over 6 billion content or they read their content. 6 billion people read their content each month. I thought that was amazing. So that's something that I actually wouldn't have known before. So now I know that BuzzFeed is actually really, really popular to people who use it. And yeah, so just being able to stay up to date with trends, being able to read things, and keeping up with what's going on in the marketing world. So a lot of them also talked about let's see here, being able to know how to use different types of marketing tools. So be familiar with Google Analytics, Google AdWords, and other marketing tools that will be able to help you, especially when going into your field. So, and then there are some people who asked in the crowd, like, are we supposed to know all of these things? Because it does seem overwhelming, actually, to be a person who is just like superhuman, who's knows all of this stuff and who has to learn all this stuff before they hit the job market. So the main thing, which is actually said by Mr. Eric Jones, which was the VP of Global Branding and Communication at WP Engine, he said that you're going to have to be a jack of all trades, and that eventually, like, let's say you go into your first marketing job and you don't really know how to code, you will learn how to code, because you will either be around people who know how to code and you're going to have to communicate with them, or your job is going to have to require you to take a type of training and go and learn it yourself. So it's good to just know all these things, being able to practice with them, make your own blog, make your own website, and get out there and just be a person who is a jack of all trades, like Mr. Eric Jones said. And I am honestly, my whole thoughts about the Marketing Edge Student Forum was that it was very informative, and I'm just, after I left there and I was driving back to St. Edward's University, I was stuck in traffic thinking about how excited I was to be going into this field, because it's everything that I imagined it to be. And well, not really what I imagined it to be. I thought it was just traditional stuff, but after doing my first internship with Forthea, shout out to Forthea, it just opened my eyes up to what marketing has become and what it's going to be. And thank you so much for watching this video. I hope it gave you a little more insight to what happened at Marketing Edge and what marketing is going to be like in the future. So thank you so much for watching this video again, and have a great rest of your week. Bye bye.